It's been a mild secret for decades that a strangely high percentage of workers in the tech field are furries, and they've been at least partially responsible for a decent chunk of pretty much everything on the internet.
How are you today? It appears Greg has challenged our manhood. We need to find his family.
So, if you've ever been to a furry convention or spent enough time in furry online spaces, you've probably picked up on a running joke that's so common it's basically a stereotype at this point. If you were to ask a room full of furries what they do for a living, half of them will probably say something to do with IT. It's one of those observations that gets passed around because it feels intuitively true based on personal experience. But as BlingTheFox, who suggested this video, puts it, a surprising number of furries work in IT, whether it's support, system administration, cybersecurity, or other related fields. Almost everyone knows that tech jobs are, compared to others, one of the most popular career choices in the fandom, if not the most popular. And they're right. This isn't just a meme, it's a genuine demographic quirk of the community. But it got me thinking, why? What is it about the furry fandom that seems to act as a funnel directly into the tech industry? The most obvious place to start looking for an answer is right at the fandom's foundation. Unlike many other subcultures, the furry fandom was essentially born online and has lived there for its entire existence. From the early days of news groups and web forums to modern social media and VR chat rooms, being a furry has always required a certain level of technical literacy just to participate. This creates a kind of constant low-level exposure to technology that naturally demystifies it. When you're constantly troubleshooting why your graphics tablet driver isn't working, or maybe configuring a game to run better, or even setting up a server for your friend group, you're constantly inadvertently developing the exact same problem-solving skills that are invaluable in IT support and system administration. And then there's the financial aspect. As BlingTheFox noted, IT jobs also pay relatively well, which is ideal for furries. This is a pretty significant point. This is a hobby that, let's be honest, can get pretty expensive really quickly. Between commissions, conventions, and other items like high-end virtual reality setups, a career that can fund that lifestyle is naturally going to be fairly attractive. But for a lot of furries, it goes much deeper than just getting a job to pay for the hobby. The fandom itself is a massive engine for inspiring people to learn highly technical skills, often from scratch. Platforms like VR chat have been particularly influential. Want to use a custom high-quality model of your persona? You might need to learn the basics of 3D modeling, animation, and Unity to make it work properly. This need to create drives a huge amount of grassroots learning. People who just wanted to see their character in a game end up learning complex software like Blender, Substance Painter, and some Adobe stuff. The desire for personal expression directly fuels the acquisition of professional-grade skills. And it doesn't stop at software. The maker spirit is incredibly strong too. As BlingTheFox mentioned, some furries even create their own custom hardware, like VR trackers or Raspberry Pi projects. Whether it's building a custom LED tail, programming microcontroller-based accessories for a fursuit, or designing PCBs, the line between a personal project and a professional prototyping skill can become very blurry. Perhaps one of the most unique aspects of this entire phenomenon is how the community itself has formalized this tech-centric culture. It's not just random individuals learning in isolation. As BlingTheFox pointed out, a few conventions conventions even hosted dedicated tech panels, covering everything from game development to IT. And this is a really big deal. These panels transform a shared interest into a form of community-wide upskilling, if you want to call it that. You can go to a convention and attend a workshop on Python programming, cybersecurity best practices, or how to get started in 3D modeling taught by professionals who are just fellow furries. It creates an incredibly supportive and accessible pipeline for people to explore tech careers. This, in turn, creates a powerful informal professional network. Knowing that a significant portion of your community works in the same broad industry means there's always someone to ask for career advice, get a resume review from, or even, in some cases, get a referral from. It lowers the barrier for entry in a field that can often seem intimidating from the outside. So, after looking into it, the furry tech worker stereotype is way more than just a joke. It's a real trend born from a perfect storm of factors. A fandom born online, a hobby that requires and inspires technical skill, financial practicality, and a community that actively supports and educates its members in these areas. It shows how a subculture can do more than just provide social connection. It can actively shape the career paths of the people within it. The furry fandom doesn't just attract people who are interested in tech. In many ways, it creates them, turning a personal passion into professional potential. Anyway, what do you think? Is this your experience? Do you work in tech because of your involvement in the fandom? I'd love to know your story. Feel free to let me know in the comment section below, or you can start a conversation directly with others on my Discord server at dsc.gg/skykes. And with that, I hope you all have a fantastic day.